And I was always a daddy's boy, so it's like if I want mom, you've done something wrong, you know. So the last time
I love this.
Yeah, the last time I remember, he came out still naked, grabbed me, threw me on my bed, and just got down and was fucking I don't remember what he said, you know, but like I just remember him fucking screaming at me. And it was like, those are one of those memories that like you wish you could just like get rid of, but like you can't. It's like that image is like burnt into my brain, and it's like just because he was trying to get a nut off.
Yeah, and that's what it like all boiled down to.
Yeah,
like that was the core of his frustration.
Yeah,
was he was trying to come.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Stepbrothers podcast with your stepbros, Scott Whitcup and Austin Saxton.
I think we're doing it. Guys, welcome to another week of the Stepbrothers podcast. We have a guest stepbro today.
I'm a new stepbrother. You're
a new stepbrother. This is the first time. Well, it'll probably be the second time when you guys hear it, but for recording purposes, this is the first time we haven't had Austin on the show. It's weird.
It feels good.
I don't know. I hope he wins. He's in a mullet competition in the Middle East right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, hey.
so
well, I mean, I've seen his mullet, and it's badass.
I don't know how he's going to compete with the oil guys, you know?
That's true. Well, but which mullet is it? Because I know he's got one up high and one down low.
I think we're trying to get the whole picture.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I think he's got it.
It's a full nude.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's a full nude shot. Guys, welcome our guest, Alex Cunningham.
Thanks for having me, buddy. I'm
excited.
Absolutely.
I am too.
This is going to be fun.
It is. Alex, good friend that
Alex.
I met. What?
Alex.
Yeah. Was that my?
Anytime it's like, where are you from? Oh, Northern Michigan. Say my name. Alex. Okay, yep, that's definitely That's Northern Michigan. You guys put an E in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, no, that's
Alex. Well, Alex here, he runs a production team, AC Squared. And he also has a podcast, Life is Cooler with AC. I've been on it with you. It's a great podcast. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a good conversation.
We did.
About Northern Michigan.
Yeah, and I'm just dumb. I found that out.
Yeah. Well, I've come to realize, because people are always like, especially in the Midwest, they think that people from Michigan are, you know, like they love the lakes and the water, but they're all just kind of retarded. And when
it's the water.
There's something in the water. Lake Michigan is disgusting.
Nah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's the other lake. How many lakes? It's like 10,000 lakes or something.
That's. God damn it. Is that like a running joke across all the podcasts we have in Central Texas? Fucking, you guys fuck me up. You get me confused with, I don't even know what it is. Is it Minnesota or Wisconsin? It's one of those two fucking fuckhead states.
They're all the same. I mean, honestly, is there a difference?
There's a lot of water. All right?
They all look like a glove. Have you noticed that?
They kind of do.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
But it's like it's two mittens backwards.
It's because we're all trying to hold on to something.
Hold on to the water.
Yeah. Love it. Fuck you guys.
Hey. I'm just telling you, you know, everybody, we all have the assholes of our, you know, like region, right? Mm-hmm. And like for some reason my wife doesn't realize. She's like, oh, Midwest, that's like Kentucky, and you know, and I'm like, no, that's not the Midwest, those are southern
that's
hillbillies.
South. Yeah
I'm like the butthole of the Midwest. You've got Iowa, which, you know, I feel like could be like the taint, and then you've got Michigan, which is clearly the asshole, which they're not close to each other at all.
No.
I don't know if you know geometry, but it doesn't make sense on a body, but it makes sense to me because I've been to both places.
I was gonna say, where do you put your fancy
Indiana? We're the shaft.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the good part. You're the part that matters. You think?
Well, no, because we're not the head. We're just, you know, like, but when you stroke it right.
Who are you giving the head to then?
The head. You'd probably have to give it to like Ohio. You know, because it's got the 2 rounds on the outside that look like balls. So.
Oh, okay. I thought we were speaking in terms of like pleasure, erogenous zones.
Well, I've been through Ohio, but I've never been like.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah, you've seen it all.
Yeah, I've been to Cleveland.
Yeah, well, Cleveland's again.
Kind of dirty.
Yeah, Cleveland is like the asshole of Ohio.
There we go. There we go.
You picked the worst city to go to.
Hey, yeah. I think I went. Is it Dayton over there?
Dayton's over there, yeah.
Columbus.
Columbus, yeah.
Columbus is okay.
Cincinnati. We just gonna keep naming them.
Yeah. Let's see how many we can do. What's
I'm sure they've got a Lafayette. There's like a Lafayette in
everywhere.
every Midwest state. I don't know why.
They don't have cherries. I'll tell you that.
That is true. Michigan has the best cherries. And we're going to create a new trend on this podcast that we're going to start popping cherries as much as we can. So we're going to bring some ladies in later. Sorry, Austin, you're out. I'm in.
All right. I'm in.
Oh, you're in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do this.
And one of them is actually their grandma.
Which one?
Which the one that you went to Disney with.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. I had a lot of fun at Disney. That's fun as an adult.
Yeah, but so were you like the child of the group?
Yeah. I was the kid.
Everybody, all of your parents and grandparents walking around, and people are just like, "Oh, here's a retarded one."
Yeah.
And you're like,
like, I like Epcot.
You have cherries?
I like cherries. No, I think. Have you been to Disney as an adult?
No.
Dude, Epcot would be fun. I was talking to Chris Dixon about this last time he was here.
Yeah, Chris Dixon would like Disney.
Yeah.
As an adult, by himself.
Yeah. But you go to Epcot and you drink around the world.
Yeah. And like that's cool, but I could also go to HEB and buy beers from all over the world.
Nah, it's not the same.
No?
No.
Because they don't talk to you in shitty fake accents?
Yeah. I think they're actually real.
Are they?
I don't know.
They're just slave people?
Well, it's funny. You go to Canada,
mm-hmm.
and their beers are Labatt, Molson, Moosehead. I was thinking you get something a little not generic.
Right, yeah.
You know, you go to America, and it's Bud Light, Budweiser.
Yeah.
But
you
go to Mexico, it's Dos Equis.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You're just paying like, $8 for a domestic beer, but if you can make it around the world, that's a badge of honor.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of it, you're probably going to consume what, half a beer worth of alcohol?
When you're done?
Yeah, because like you just named the shittiest beers that have like 4%.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, nah.
But you could also do the liquor.
Oh, they've got now. See, that's different.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had liquor.
Dude, and they hook you up. We were. I went. There was like some show that we were at. Cal Ripken Jr. was like the host dude. It was a Christmas time, so it was like this whole ceremony. But you had to wait in line, obviously, forever. And while, the adults were waiting in line, I went to the American beer stand, and I was just like, "Can I just get like an old fashioned?" Because they have all these crazy cocktails.
Oh, okay.
And they're like,
like
"Oh yeah,
Mickey themed."
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I got you." And dude, he gave me like a 4-finger pour of, I don't know, wild turkey or.
There you go.
Something. And I was like, "All right,
yeah,
that's the guy."
That'll be $45,
yeah,
please.
That'll be $80,
yeah.
please.
Yeah.
I think it was 15, which.
That's not bad.
In terms of like downtown Austin prices, that's fair.
That's
and I
par.
got a lot.
Yeah.
Like I brought it back to my mom, and she's like, "I can smell that." I'm like, "I know, I got a lot.
This is my third one."
I'm actually sweating. That's how much I've had.
Yeah. No, see, I would like something like that because I'm a huge beer and liquor advocate. I feel like we need to get more alcohol into the schools, because it promotes fun. Like I'm a runner. I'm an avid runner. And I see people who run in the most expensive shoes in the world, and I see people who run in barefoot. And I'm like, okay, they're both running. One's just stupid,
or poor.
Yeah. Right? I mean, is there a difference at this point?
Stupid and poor.
Yeah. There's so many ways to make money. Show your butthole online. So it's like these kids, they're like, oh, you guys got to have fun. Everyone's so depressed. Just give them alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Don't give them heroin or something like
No.
that's extreme.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Exactly. We don't need any more shitty music. Like just give them alcohol. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
There's kids that already do that. Did you ever have kids that brought like vodka bottles to school?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're all in prison now.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
they're not.
They're not doing good. I don't think they figured it out.
No, it's funny because I was like in school, I was not part of like a group, I was just kind of a social butterfly. Like I was with everyone and just, I knew kids from, the cutters that were, the emo kids to the skateboarders who were, getting drunk and, thinking it was cool that they were fucked up in first period.
That's wild.
Yeah. And like then you've got, like your burnouts that are like, man, I did Adderall and smoked so much weed that like I think it's been 3 days ago. And I'm like, I don't know. This was not a real sentence. But luckily I didn't do any drugs and I didn't even drink in high school or anything.
Yeah.
So I just got to experience it from like a sober perspective. And I realized that like maybe I was the dumb one because I just watched them do it and they look like they're having a fucking ball.
Well, I was just going to say, I wasn't a partier in high school, believe it or not. Like
I believe it.
I
you
was
still
pretty,
suck.
Like I mean, I kind of feel like after doing a fucking what are those Irish car bomb with you the other night. I felt like doing that.
Can we drop the
night.
video in this? Is there a way?
Yeah, I could probably squeeze it in here, or we'll post it. But
okay. Yeah, because like the way that you just opened your throat hole and you didn't even swallow it. You just let it slide down like a fucking bird.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I've had 3 of them.
Well, all right. Here's the deal. So I used to work for a beer distributor back in the day, and St. Patty's Day was a work day.
Of course.
And
it's not a real holiday.
But yeah, it is though.
Yeah, but I mean to your boss.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I would work ahead, and then we sold Guinness.
Okay.
So we were a part of the pub crawl.
Oh,
and we
nice.
handed out swag and the beads and T-shirts and all that shit. So it was me and my other friend, shout out Corey Rosa.
What's up, Corey?
He dresses up as a leprechaun.
Okay.
He dyes his beard orange and does all. He looks like I think he's shorter than you.
Wow. Okay. Definitely shout out to you, Corey. Because fucking yes.
Yeah.
I need more small men in my life.
He is a legit little leprechaun, and I was like the hipster douchebag leprechaun. I just put green suspenders on.
Cuffed your pants like an asshole.
Yeah. But him and I would like tag team every bar we went to and just hand shit out. But people would just feed us Irish car bombs.
Oh yeah.
So like I got pretty good at them.
Yeah. Well, and that's no bullshit. Like I've seen people like online, like on TikTok and stuff, and they always show like ways to like do the beer. Like you've probably seen where the guy like pops the cap with his teeth. And
that's stupid.
Yeah, and then he like drinks it and he like swishes it around and like lets it do like a cool tornado and you're like, I can tell that you can fucking suck dick like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think too.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Like, wow, he's
he knows his way around.
He's got a
the
technique.
Neck. Yeah. So, but it's like, so you see all these things, and like one time I saw it was like who could drink like the most beers the fastest or something, and it was just it was pints of beer, and a guy was just like done, and I was like, how the fuck? And then it explains you just got to open your throat, relax your throat, and I was like, don't tell me that. Those are not the tips I want, because I'm gonna get good at a lot of things. Like drinking beer is gonna be the least of my concerns.
That's introductory level to what I'm about to show you guys.
Exactly. Remember what I said? You can, if you're poor, you're retarded. It's like, if you're poor and you know how to open your throat hole and you're not rich, there's something wrong.
But I feel like a lot of rich frat boys are the problem to the opening up their throat so well and chugging so much beer.
Yeah. How do you think that they got in the fraternity? Has nothing to do with the beer.
No. All dick sucking and fucking. You know what I mean?
But back to putting more. No, I deviate so much. Just follow along the best.
Oh,
you can.
it's okay. Have you met Austin?
Yeah, I've met that ass.
Yeah.
That dude's got a huge ass.
He's got a
on
little
him.
bubble butt.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's got a bubble butt.
Yeah, like this chair's fucking horrible for me. I'm just sinking into it.
That one's mine.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. It's just because I'm fat.
Yeah, there's a different reason why this one is so wore in.
Does it smell too?
Yeah, it kind of smells.
This one actually should smell worse.
Why?
Well, Austin, as the listeners know, we still haven't figured it out, but we're thinking it's IBS. You have Crohn's.
Correct.
One of these times when, if he wins this competition, when he's back, we'll have to have you on again, and then you two can talk about
Crohn's?
I don't know. Maybe he has Crohn's.
You know the best way to figure out if you have Crohn's disease, honestly? So whenever, everybody's got their own scent.
Austin, listen up.
Yeah, so whenever you shit, everybody's got their own scent. But what you don't realize is everybody has their own flavor. But Crohn's disease, actually, believe it or not, it has a different flavor to the shit. So if you want to do it's gross, but you just, you just gotta tongue a little bit of it. And if it's sweet to the taste, chances are you've got Crohn's disease. So Austin, if you want to know, you just gotta give it a little licking. I mean, you could do it for him though, because you're his brother.
No.
One time, I've told you about my two assholes. One time, my brother poured peroxide on mine. Like, that's what brothers do.
Oh, God. Oh, I haven't done that.
You haven't done that for him?
I haven't done that.
Would you, though?
No.
Why?
I think a doctor should do that.
Yeah, but I mean...
What is the definition of sweet?
Do you like cherries?
Yeah. Mine's more tart. I like the tart cherries.
But you know what a sweet cherry tastes like.
I do.
Okay, so,
All right.
I mean... If it comes down to it and you're not sure, then what you can do is you do your own.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, okay, that's
Side
more like
by side.
Yeah, that's kind of like a tart cherry.
Okay.
Do you guys have 2 bathrooms?
We do have 2 bathrooms.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if not, you could shit in a bucket, and just bring it in,
Yeah.
and then you could just side by side sample.
Okay.
But you got to know which one's which, because then it'd be fucked up.
This is
You're
crazy. I'm believing this.
No, that's how you do it.
Oh, that's how. There's fucking doctors are in there. They're like,
Well, doctors have more medical stuff
okay.
that they use.
This
but
is the
this
Indiana way.
No, this is the at-home way.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how you can get like an at-home COVID test? This is an at-home
The at-home Crohn's test.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah, well, no, it's not free. A lot
You
of
have to buy food.
Well, a lot of people will buy. They'll buy the popsicle stick, so that way they can just scoop it and get get a good one. But like, if you can't afford the popsicle stick, your pinky works fine.
Okay. All right. Do we have to eat the same food, or is it just across the board? The
You
shit's
guys
always
usually-
going to be sweeter.
You live together though, but yeah, it's always gonna be sweeter. But you guys, you don't eat the same food.
Not usually. No.
Really? That's
Yeah.
fucked up. He's like, oh, it smells great. It's for me.
We're not married.
Yeah, but like you're already there. You're already cooking.
Yeah. Sometimes.
What?
So we'll just wait. We'll wait after we have a meal together.
Right.
We'll.
Now you can't do anal first though,
Okay.
because that could fuck you up. Because I know that you guys use the flavored lube,
Yeah.
so that could also throw off the taste.
Cherry.
Cherry flavor.
He's not as much as a fan as I am. I can tell.
He likes the banana.
Yeah.
He's a banana guy.
He's more of a banana guy.
Have you used that before?
Have I used banana lube
Yeah.
with him?
Maybe.
I've used the flavored lube before. Oh, this is actually my ex would like to use like a whipped cream
Okay.
flavored, but it was more for I don't think it was necessarily lube. It was just
whipped cream.
like flavored. But it was, I don't know why she just didn't use whipped cream.
Because I think that whipped cream would actually give you a yeast infection. I
I
don't know if you know how the vagina works.
Not at all.
I'm pretty sure putting sugar inside of it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So it's like this
It's like an oven.
like a little flavored thing that she would put on it. And one night, she reached into the drawer and gets me all ready and stuff. And then she goes down. She goes, "Oh, this is sunscreen." I laughed really hard.
Your dick was white for days.
Yeah, she just it was dark.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
It felt really good.
Yeah, well, like
I was like, this does feel different, but I'm not gonna say anything.
it feels so slippery.
Yeah,
That's what I hate about sunscreen. It's so oily.
yeah.
So like, how'd you get that off?
I just went
Just
in
a
the
lot of
bathroom
scrubbing.
and, yeah, wash it off.
Did you see? I can't get sunscreen off for anything. I'm like, I feel oily for days. So I just be grabbing my dick. It just keeps slipping out. It's like a little noodle.
I just felt really bad for her. Have you ever put sunscreen in your mouth?
One time, no, it wasn't sunscreen.
I was sucking my buddy's dick, and
He said, I don't have
I
any
grabbed
lube.
the wrong thing.
No, one time I was like, I told my wife, I was like, hey, like I'm going to go down on you. And she's like, oh, that's weird. Okay. And
That's
then,
weird. That's different.
yeah. And I put one of those, the little breath strips.
Oh, you asshole.
I thought it was going to be cool. I thought like it's going to be something different. It's going to be a little minty, a little fresh, She was pissed for days. Fucking livid. Yeah. She's like, I burned so fucking bad.
Yeah. Just because you Mr. Listerine.
Yeah. She calls me fucking single now.
It's because you're divorced. Oh my God.
It was a mistake. But see, I don't know. You hear all these stories about people doing. They're like, put ice in your mouth, before you start sucking dick, So like, I can't fit ice in my mouth. I got a small jaw, So I'm like, what can I do for her? And like that was the wrong answer. Now I know what I can't do for her anymore.
Just fucking choose some Big Red.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
spit in there.
You like
Spit on it.
It's sugar free, okay?
No yeast infections here.
You like Fireball? I'll take shots out of that thing.
Just make it our own little Cinnabon.
How big's a shot? 1 ounce? Why can it fit 14 ounces? I don't know how big a vagina is. Lady, how big are your vaginas?
I think it depends on the woman.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like how tall she is? How fat she is?
I think how fat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am. All right. I think there's been like 4 episodes in a row where I'm just giving out my opinion on lady parts.
Yeah.
This is not good. I think one that I feel like I got in trouble with last week, because I was like, once women get their period, they consider themselves adults, right?
Well, yeah, they are.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're a woman now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what makes a man a man?
I think the first time he has sex.
Fucking one of those one of those adults.
Hey.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
One of
See?
those full-grown ladies.
See the trap I fell into there? I was not. I think someone shared something that was like, I'm not ready for this much idiocy in the morning.
On your podcast?
Yeah, they shared it.
That's awesome.
And then we reshared it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you're
Hey.
fat, your vagina is this big.
That's what I think.
Yeah, but if you're skinny, then it shrinks down to
Yeah.
a 12-ounce can.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, though, like, so whenever you have sex, because you've had sex before, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds like you guys don't really know what's going on.
I have no idea.
They just put some sunscreen on it. It'll be fine.
Sunscreen, it's like a day at the beach. You know?
She's like, sunscreen saves the Indian burn. Oh.
That's really funny. I really like that.
You can
That's
have
good.
it. You can use it. I'll give
Well,
it to
I
you.
think Ben's got a sunscreen joke. We have to throw that one at him.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure
Right.
he'll love that one.
Oh yeah, he can't use that one.
No?
You can't say Indian burn anymore.
Don't give me a
Did you know
Native
that?
American burn.
That's more
Is that what
culturally appropriate.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know what they call it now.
Man, I hate fucking cancel. Can I say fuck on here?
No. We can only talk about blowjobs and
And sunscreen.
sunscreen.
And fucking children. But But
saying fuck alone.
no, that's nasty.
We're gonna have to edit this out.
But I can't stand, like, oh, you can't say that, you can't do this and that. Like, it's bullshit. Like, you can say whatever you want, like, it's just you got to deal with the repercussions of what you say, like. Last night at a show, there was a lot of, pussy this and pussy that, and it was a lot of women in the crowd. They didn't like it. Okay, well, hey, that's fine. Yeah. But the person saying it, like, you have to understand that, like, that's the choice that you made, Just like whenever I go out and I say, talk about my dead parents, which I did last night, they didn't like it. Those are the choices we make.
Right.
You can say whatever you want. I hate when people are like, don't say that. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. No, we've been doing this for a long time, and we've gotten a few, but I feel like that's how you know you're kind of doing it right.
Yeah.
We're not being.
That's how you know you're fucking winning.
Yeah.
If you're not pissing them off, you're not doing it right.
Right, and I don't think we're being. I don't know, like Indian burn. That's the thing, like crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
I remember in kindergarten, our teachers. And she was a very nice lady, but it was a different time. I'm sure she might be passed away now. But if she were alive now, she'd been like, what I said was wrong.
Yeah.
And you're like, you fucking pussy.
Yeah. No, you said sit down Indian style.
She did.
Yeah, of course.
And then
it's just fucked up every time when you'd sit down and she's like, all right, here's your feather, and go, oh, and I was like, all right, that's too much.
That's when it got weird.
That's too much, Miss Jennifer.
Like, what the fuck?
Nah, but see, we used to play like Cowboys and Indians, and like it was normal stuff. Like Smear the Queer was a great game to play. Did you ever play that one?
Oh yeah,
Always the Queer.
Smear the Queer was fun. Yeah, it was my favorite game.
But were you always?
I was like, smear me. Like, smear me, guys. I have the ball.
Scott, why are your pants off again?
Smear me. Smear all over me.
This is not an appropriate game when you're in third grade and fucking recess.
Yeah. But I always thought back then, I thought queer was a swear word.
Oh, really?
Like, I thought we were saying a bad word.
Oh, okay.
Like, we'd say gay all the time.
Well, it's a bad word now, so I guess it was
I thought
foreshadowing.
but I think now, I thought it's, like, fine, but you got to use it in the right term.
Yeah, like I feel very queer, which means I feel very strange.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
maybe
you say that?
Yeah, I'm probably not ever gonna say that again. I don't want to be misquoted.
I don't know. I hate where we're going with words.
I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna start sign language.
Yeah, you could still say some shit.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Your hands.
Those are my favorites. Just fuck me, fuck you. Oh, but see, then you're making fun of Asians.
Their names.
Yeah, yeah. Austin Powers, you know that movie.
Yep.
I love the deep cuts that most people are probably just like, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what's
about.
happening. Right
Yeah,
now.
It must be a Midwest thing.
No, our listeners, they're pretty fucking used to it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we go on fucking tangents.
See, that's what makes a good podcast. And like I tell people, because I always get people asking me advice and stuff on podcasts and everything, and I'm like, just do it. Like they're like, oh, like my wife, like I want to start a new one with co-host.
Yeah.
Kind of what you guys have going on here. And she's like, but you got to be topical. You've got to have something that you're talking about. Maybe scary houses. And I'm like, what?
You're making this one a scary house right now if you keep talking like that.
Because I'm about to be a ghost, bitch. I'm going to kill myself. But she's like, just find something you want to talk about. And I'm like, there's literally nothing that I like to talk about at all.
Like one thing.
One topic, yeah. No. I'm like, maybe my penis. That would be it. That's the only thing that I could talk about like all the time.
AC penis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ACP.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be the most topical thing that I could think of. But who's going to be like, hey, where can I find a podcast that talks about child penis that's attached to an adult? That'd be a weird search.
I'm trying to think if there is one.
Tap into my database and remember all the podcasts about penis.
I remember all the child penis podcasts I listened to.
Well, we do have one today.
We got one.
We have one today.
I got an episode.
Do you think it would be gay to see all of your friends' penises?
I feel like I've seen all of my friends' penises.
And it's not gay, right?
No.
Yeah.
It
like,
depends on, again, context. You know?
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're seeing it going into your mouth,
Yeah.
that's kind of gay.
If you're like cross-eyed watching it go in, yeah.
Yeah, or you can feel it going in from
Yeah.
the backside. You know, that's still kind of gay.
If
But I
you're
guess
putting sunscreen on it, you know.
well, what if it's just a nude beach? I got you, buddy. You
They
can't
got
reach
one of
it.
those, Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah, here in Austin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever go?
We almost went once on accident. Austin and I had our younger brother and
You're
sister.
like, we forgot our pants.
We
You know
thought we
where
were going to
can
the
go?
beach with. I mean, Ryan is old. He was. I think he was 20 at the time, but our sister was 13.
Perfect.
Yeah, we pull in to the place, and she's like, "You guys haven't been here before, have you?"
I guess we have.
And then we're like, "No, it's parking, right?" She's like, "This is a clothing optional beach." And then we're like, "Hey, Delaney, we're not going to the beach today."
Yeah. Your clothing is 100%. It has to be on.
Yes.
Zero options here.
But we, Austin has a friend who has a boat, and I think it was Lake Travis is also where Sleepy Hollow is.
Okay.
We drove by it on one of the holidays. It was Memorial Day. I don't know. Labor Day. Which one's a hotter one? Memorial Day. Probably the one coming up.
My wife tells me what day it is.
It's all dudes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
All dudes.
Yeah. They're looking for the lady.
Yeah.
They're hoping your 13-year-old sister's
Or
there.
they're gay.
They could be gay, but I feel like you would have to put up a flag.
I don't know. I saw some shit on the boats parked out front by Sleepy Hollow. It was gay.
What? Yeah?
It was.
Was it gay for the
It
day,
was
though?
exciting though.
Like you enjoyed it?
Like it was fun to watch them have fun.
You're
Like,
watching
they were
them
having
fuck
a
each
good
other?
time. They weren't fucking.
Oh,
but
then what?
they were slapping ass and
That's pretty.
there were flags
There were a lot of pride flags.
with an L.
It stood for
Flags.
I was like,
Don't come at me.
I can't spell real good, so I'm like, there's
Yeah.
flags with L's on them.
No,
Like,
no.
oh, he's spelling something. He's spelling something. Okay. Yeah, but see, like, I don't know, because, like, I've seen a lot of my friends' penises, and, like, I remember, like, there was one time my friend Josh Condash was in the shower, and he was at my house. I had 2 showers at the time, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go shower, you know, because we just got back from the beach or something. And he got in there, and then me and my other friend Clifford were like, let's go jump in on Josh. And then so we got naked, jumped into the shower with him, and took a selfie.
That's funny.
And he was just like so nervous and just like in the corner and like so covering himself up sad.
Yeah.
And we were just like, ah, you know. But it's like, that's not gay, right?
No, it's not gay.
That's just
I mean,
goofing.
I still probably would have covered up and been sad in the corner, but I would have laughed later.
Would you have jumped in though?
Probably. Depends on who it was with. Yeah.
If Austin was in the shower and you guys were home alone.
I don't know. It's weird because did you do this with your brother?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, would you do that with your brother?
I
It's a
don't know.
different.
My brother never showers, so it's hard. It's hard to say. I don't know.
That's just a weird dynamic.
Yeah, it's like you would, technically speaking, like you would see a 13-year-old naked, but if it was your sister, that makes it weird.
Yeah. Makes it very weird.
Yeah, but if it's not your sister,
It's
guys, we're comedians. This
still
is
weird.
It's so funny because like I say dumb shit all the time, and people are like, you know that like that's fucked up, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Believe it or not,
It is
these,
funny. 'cause
These are jokes.
I've listened to all of our friends' podcasts, and I love the ones that you're on because you make everyone so uncomfortable. and I'm just like, this is our show. I'm like, Alex is perfect for our fucking show.
Yeah.
Like it's we like last week we were talking about who is the guy that designs children's underwear. That's a weird guy, right?
And he puts little cherries on them.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
fucked
cherries, flowers, and he's like, Q2, quarter two, flowers are back in.
Yeah, he said until I get around, then there will be no more flowers. We'll
Yeah.
deflower all of these children.
We're gonna put them
right
right
on the
there.
right on the happy zone is
Yeah.
what I like to call it. And like, wait a minute, Stan.
Hey, Jesus.
Yeah, calm
God
down.
damn, dude.
He said, well,
It's 8 a.m, man.
I love putting the little cherries on the girls' little underwears.
We can sew them.
Hand stitch them in and out and in and out.
Paw Patrol's back in, too. I fucking love Paw Patrol.
I wish there was a show with little kitties, because there's nothing that I love more than little kitties.
Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty's back in.
You know what I like to do with Hello Kitty? I like to rub my nose on it and just rub it so
Let's
good.
make it a scratch and sniff. I'm sure he's a really nice guy, the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he goes home to his family and, his wife and kids and
God.
everything's fine.
He's like, once you guys grow out of these.
Well, once the cherries are gone and you're on your own, because I'm not raising two little degenerates.
God. Yeah, so that was a topic, and I just like watching all of our friends get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on a when you're on a mic, you're like, oh, I don't know. Even on your show, when you interview our friends and they get uncomfortable on your show, it's hilarious. Too.
Yeah. I don't think they know what they're getting into.
No, they don't. They think we're gonna go like we're gonna talk, which is also fun. Like I love talking comedy.
Oh, absolutely.
I love talking shop.
Yeah,
and
for
all that.
sure.
But it's just fun to fucking let your hair down a little bit.
Yeah, put some sunscreen on and just get after it. But yeah, shout out to Brandon Walker.
Yeah, that's exactly the episode I was thinking of.
Poor guy had no fucking clue.
No.
He was like, yeah, I thought we were going to talk comedy, and you just made me seem like a pedophile for an hour and a half.
Well, don't be weird.
Yeah. Don't sleep and shower with children. Maybe there's a fucking start. And I'm like, when was your first pair of boobies? Consensually?
Yeah, he was doubling down on himself.
I know. The way he doubled down on those kids.
Yeah.
But no, it's so fun because like you don't know, especially when you're on Life is Cooler, because you think it's gonna go one way and like it goes whatever way I want it to go.
Exactly.
And you just don't realize it until you're in the middle of it and you're like, this is a clusterfuck and I don't know how to get out.
That's what's fun.
I've literally had people be like, I'm not sharing that.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, nah, I'm not gonna. I don't want my family to see that.
Oh my God. I mean, I feel bad. I've gotten yelled at by my mother before.
Really?
She's like, don't talk about that shit.
What's her name?
Her name. Yeah.
That's sexy.
Yeah. No.
You said we're about the same size?
Yeah.
She's probably got a little vagina.
If you don't laugh at that, Mom.
I'm sorry. I know it's not that small because he came out of it.
I was 2 months early, though.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Wow, you're usually a few pumps early anyway, so that makes sense.
That's trickle down economics.
Yeah.
That's
I've been early since day one, girl.
all the time, baby.
Where'd you learn that trick? My mom.
My mom taught me. I always show up early. I come early. It's always about good timing.
Exactly. I leave early.
Leave early.
It depends upon how big the vagina is. If it was a little bit smaller and I was more comfortable, but there was a very, very roomy, and I was like, you know what? I can spread my feet already. I'm gonna get out into the world. I feel like an adult.
Oh, she's gonna love that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, but I've been yelled at before.
See, that's what's good about my parents being dead is that they don't really care what I talk about.
Yeah, be lucky you're fucking alive, Mom.
Yeah.
Chill.
My mom's vagina is non-existent. So, actually, I was a C-section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Were you? Or were you natural?
Never asked. I'm pretty sure I was C-section. Excuse me, because I was so early.
That's not really a...
I don't know. I feel I was an emergency.
Okay, then yeah, you could have been a C-section.
Yeah, my mom was having problems.
Okay. I mean, I'd have problems if you were inside of me.
I know. No, you wouldn't. You'd be having a good time.
Nah, because I got a small butthole.
Oh.
So...
Well, I got a small penis, so it's fine.
Again, I got that from my mom.
No, that one I got from my dad, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen your dad's penis?
A long time ago.
Okay. The way that you stretched out that
time
long
ago.
ago.
It was
made
a very
me a little...
long time ago.
I feel like you're trying to convince yourself.
No, I haven't even seen my dad in a long time,
Okay.
let alone his penis.
Not just random dick pics like,
Yeah.
hey, guy, I'm
Hey,
still...
what's up?
Me.
Missed you. I know it's been a long time, but here's what I got right now.
Does yours look like this? Are you a man yet?
This is what yours is going to look like.
It's like that Dane Cook joke. You remember that?
Yeah, fuck.
Where he's got the fucking robe on and he steps when he opens his leg and he
This is
sees
yours.
one day this will all be yours.
One day this will all be yours.
That's just how I picture your dad's penis.
I hope not.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen my dad's penis in a long time.
Yeah.
But I do remember it.
How
It was
that?
hairy. It was really hairy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, like he had a man bush.
Yep.
You know, and so I just thought that that's how it was supposed to be. So like I shave from time to time. I don't like a hairy nut sack, but because I put nut rub on it. You ever had?
Oh yeah.
You have nut rub?
We used to have a Manscaped sponsor. That was nice.
Really?
Yeah. Now
What?
we don't. They don't fucking talk to us anymore.
Well, because they say
But-
that you're not using it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We sent them pictures. Maybe that's what it was.
You stopped sending the pictures.
Maybe that's what it was. We were giving progress reports.
Have you ever done where you grab your testicles and you twist them and then it looks like a heart? So you take a picture of like your face but like with a little heart.
That's cute. No.
You've never done that?
No.
A little veiny heart?
No.
Send it to your mom. I'll send mine to you and you just pass it along.
You got it. Mom, you got a nice picture coming your way.
Yeah, I'm your number one fan at this point.
Yeah.
Not yours.
My mom,
Yeah. I'm very fond
She
of
would
her.
love you.
I would love her.
Yeah. You guys
You
would
got-
see eye to eye.
You got pictures of her?
No.
No. No.
I'm sure on Facebook we can do
Yeah, I'll look
deep
her
dive.
up.
Yeah.
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 Maybe we'll take her to that nude beach when she comes down.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get her to come down to go to the nude beach with me, but
Yeah.
she won't.
She got big old boobies? Little boobies?
I'm sure they're nice. I don't know.
I didn't ask if they were nice. I said what
I don't
size
know.
were they? You
I
just
don't
went
know.
straight. I'm sure they're
I'm
lovely.
sure they're I don't whether they're big or small, you know?
Did you breastfeed
Yeah.
when you were a child?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Why not? You didn't like the
when I
taste?
was born, I was born so early, I couldn't suck.
Boy,
Believe it
have
or not.
times changed.
Yeah, you
He
know.
can suck like
You
a
know.
motherfucker
You know.
now.
You know. Yeah.
So you couldn't latch on?
No, I guess, and maybe my mom just didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know the story on that, but I'm an ass guy now. Mom's got a nice ass.
Yeah.
My mom's gonna hate this fucking episode. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't get to suck them titties, but I look at that ass all the time.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because, the things we like as we get older, we're all imprinted from when we were a child, like feet people.
Nah, they're weirdos.
But I guess it's because, like, from when they were a child or a kid and they couldn't walk yet, they would be put on the ground and mom would be walking around all the time. So that's like what they saw was feet. So I guess like that develops into foot fetish.
Okay.
I'm not a foot guy. I fucking hate feet. So I think I was like put up high on a shelf or something.
Yeah,
Like, I never.
That must be why I like you have hardwood floors. I just got erect as soon as I walked in. I was like, before I could walk, I crawled around on hardwood, and this looks like fucking maple.
See, maybe that's a thing.
I just love.
I don't
things
know,
that are
but I
hard.
don't know why. Like ass.
I don't know. I think it's because it's like I don't know. My wife all the time, she's like, "Oh, what are you? An ass guy, boob guy, And I'm like, I like handfuls. Anything over a handful. Like I got little hands, and so
Yeah.
I just if it's too much, like it'll fucking hit me in the eye. Like I want something I can play with. Go. But then I like a booty too. But I like because if we're doing doggy style, and I want to be able to see it go whoa 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 whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also like vagina, too. I mean, I could literally look into the mouth of the fucking predator and be like, I'm going to fuck that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna fuck that.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just like it all.
My girlfriend calls her pussy the monster.
Okay.
That's
the
a-
Cookie Monster?
That was a new one.
Yeah.
Just like the monster's hungry.
Was
And
she
I was like,
drunk or sober?
that was in the morning, so I don't know.
It's hard telling.
Yeah.
The
We drank a lot when she was here.
I know.
That was wild.
The monster's hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Oh,
Like the monster.
yeah. It's probably a donut monster.
Yeah. Donut.
Yeah. Cream filled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear protection?
No.
She on birth control?
IUD.
Okay, so yeah.
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 You ever feel it?
No, I'm not that big.
Okay, so and she might have a huge vagina.
Maybe.
Yeah. Have you ever? What's the most fingers you've ever put into a vagina?
The most ever?
Yeah.
3.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
You've
I
never-
got like I don't know. I feel like my knuckles are pretty fat.
Well, yeah, but you got to remember, a vagina is like a mouth.
Yeah.
You,
You
can
should-
stretch it.
You can
That's how you put your fingers in people's mouths.
Yeah. Get over here.
No, like you put two in, and then you stretch it, and then you can lick it from every
That's
angle.
wild. I'm gonna have to talk to your wife about that.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, whenever
She
you,
likes that?
yeah, when you're not good at a lot of things, you got to find a couple things that you're fucking phenomenal
All right. You go in there like a fucking gyno.
Well,
Just like-
yeah. No, I go in there like a dog that's trying to get the last bit of peanut butter off the fucking
Okay.
jar.
So you get back there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, if she was on an IUD, I'd fucking suck it out.
Okay.
You know?
Nah, you don't want to do. I don't want to do that.
Well, no, because then what happens is it gets lodged in your throat. So then if your friend comes in your throat, you don't get pregnant.
That's smart.
I'm just saying.
God,
you
you're
know?
fucking genius.
I've been around a lot, and I've seen a lot of things, and I've experienced a lot of things, and I've never gotten throat pregnant. So I know what works.
I've never had a throat baby.
I've never. But watch.
Holy fuck. That's
like
a
that?
skill. How the fuck?
You like that?
All right. Question.
Go
you
for
ever
it.
just throw that on a lady's clit and go to town?
Oh, I have not.
That'd be weird because you're gonna be like facing her.
Yeah.
Like your head's gonna be on her belly.
And you got to be able to vibrate it too, like.
You don't have to do the noise. You know? You could have just done what you were doing.
Nah, that's how you vibrate.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Dude, try that.
Yeah, I'm
Try that.
gonna try it on the monster.
Try.
That thing's the monster. You want to see the beast?
Yeah. I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, it's you gotta learn. Like
How
it's-
did you learn to do that?
It's a different
How
story.
bored were you one day?
I was raised with two brothers.
Okay. You guys are just like, you guys want to know what I can do with my throat? You do have an enormous Adam's apple.
Yeah, one time I took I had this little like squishy boob thing, like a stress thing, and I did this video, and I posted it online, and like I was like squeezing it, and then I looked over, and I posted it online, and my wife's aunt, who's like a nurse or works in the medical field, she wrote Alexis and was like, you need to take him to the ER because he has a growth on his neck. And she was like, what are you talking about? She sent her that video, and she's like, that's his Adam's apple.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's the biggest Adam's apple I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah. I never noticed until you did whatever the fuck that was.
But can you do this?
No. Do that to the camera.
Let's see if they can pick it up.
Maybe.
Can you see it?
It's tough to. It looks like your eyes are lagging, but you're doing the thing where they.
Yeah.
I had some friends that could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
Well, you got to be an alien.
I guess.
Yeah. So like sometimes whenever you do the throat and the eye thing, you can convince other people that they're stroking out. You can be like, no, this is a you problem.
I thought that was just a Control-Alt-Delete of yourself. Like you're just restarting.
Is this what people call Natty Light?
Yeah. Do you love the new can?
I've never had it before.
You've never had Natty Light?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, this is so. I spoiled you with a little Michigan made beer, Two Hearted IPA.
Yeah, that's delicious, and it's 7%.
Yeah, that's a good
Goodness.
beer.
Yeah, I'll have to grab another one of those before I leave.
Absolutely.
Put it in my pants.
Absolutely. And then we have to balance it out with some white trashness because this is the Stepbrothers podcast.
You know,
and we are trash human beings. But
I hate to admit it, but I think I'm white trash, so.
I think you are a little bit too.
Yeah.
You just don't want to admit it yet.
Yeah. Somebody told me the other day I should grow out a mullet. And I was like, that's like saying, hey, you're a piece of shit, but like kind of like trendy. You know?
Well, Austin started growing his out shortly after we started the podcast.
But it was by choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if somebody tells you should probably do this, that's like saying you should probably have a sticker on the back that says, sorry, I'm retarded if I don't use my turn signals, you know? Like you gotta give people a forewarning.
Sorry, I'm retarded. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'll get you one of those stickers. I have one.
Fuck yeah.
On my car.
Are you gonna do it? Grow out the mullet?
No.
You think? No.
Absolutely not.
You posted me to grow out a mullet, and I was like, maybe.
And you never did. I said 15 likes, and you got like 47.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you got a lot.
I haven't. I'm growing it out.
That's not a mullet, asshole.
No. Well, I can't do it yet.
What are you talking about?
There's no hair in the back.
Yeah, so stop cutting the back.
I haven't cut anything.
That was 3 years ago. You literally right after that.
3 years ago.
Yeah, you came
like
to
3 weeks ago.
You came to Corky's and you're like, yeah, I just got a haircut. You know, I don't even have my hat on backwards anymore. And I'm like, all right, Scott.
Well, Jeremiah was the one. I was like, why are you wearing a hat? Like, you got nice hair.
You do have nice hair.
Thank you.
And a nice hairline. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I don't know how. I don't know how I got blessed with the hair gene.
Does your mom have nice hair?
She's sorry, Mom, but you are a full-blown gray, dude.
Hey, that's
so
all
is
right.
my dad at
I like gilfs.
like the age of before 50. My mom and dad were both
just grayed out.
Gray. So like my time is coming.
You know, my chest hair
used to have super long hair too.
Yeah.
And I used to have hair past my nipples.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is my last run because it's gonna go gray soon, and I wanted to have some luscious locks.
My grandpa had jet black hair his whole life, and he was a car salesman, always, you know, super like button up shirt, you know, just go to work and, you know, drink beer and, you know, beat his wife all the time. No, he didn't after he stopped drinking.
So that sounds like my family.
But when he got older, he did grow out his hair, and it was like silver.
Yeah.
You know, like it was fucking silver.
Like wizard.
Yeah. And like he grew it out, and he always had like a fucking comb in the back of his pocket, and he would pull it out. And I was like, Grandpa, your hair's fucking pencil straight. It's perfect. There's no tangles. Stop fucking combing your hair like an asshole. Like most people don't have hair anymore. You just look like a dick. Nah. And he's like, nah.
Yeah. He's like, that's why I look so good.
Yeah. And then he'd put on his big sunglasses and go get in his old fucking Chevy pickup and be like, yeah, that's my Corvette, but it doesn't run. Because he was white trash too.
Mm-hmm. Cheers. Whoops, wrong button.
Wow. See, where's Austin? He knows how to run this
No,
shit.
this is my job.
Oh.
I'm just fucking up.
You just
I usually use this hand. This. I had to change hands.
You ever been like watching a good porn or something, like on your phone, and it's like in your right hand, and you're like rubbing one out with your left hand, and or the other way around, and you're just like, it's kind of feels good, because like the stroke is wrong, but but it's hitting in a different way, because it's like it's pulling it rather than like rubbing it.
Right.
You ever done that?
Yeah. I usually like it just to try and maintain. Maybe it's not. I don't want to bust yet.
Oh, really?
So it's like
You're
let's
just like
switch
grooming
up
it.
hands. Yeah.
You're just like, you're gonna come one day.
Yeah. Because I mean, righty knows what it likes.
Yeah, but it's like,
and lefty's like, I'm trying.
yeah, it's like your girlfriend's like she's giving it her all.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just doesn't have the speed.
Right.
My wife will be like, I don't know how you move that fast. And I'm like, I don't know, a lot of practice, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, do you go fast or you just
depends.
Really?
Yeah.
You can just like stroke it out correctly and like finesse a coming out.
No, it's fast.
Yeah,
it's thinking about it now.
Yeah, it's just always fast and aggressive.
Yeah,
just like I forget to breathe.
It's like an Indian burn.
Yeah. Then I got to put aloe on it.
Yeah.
Have you ever rubbed it so much that you've actually given yourself a fucking burn? I have.
When I was a kid, like between the tip and
like where they cut the foreskin
shaft,
off?
Yeah, I did something there as a kid, and I just panicked because it was from jerking off aggressively.
Yeah.
But I just didn't tell anyone about it, and was like, it
scabs up though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was scary.
Yeah. You're like, I got AIDS.
Yeah, and this was before the internet.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, I just have to deal with this. Maybe ask a friend.
See, that was like, when you're talking about fucking gladiators, fucking Renaissance, whatever kind of time period, like that's when you were jerking off to your imagination.
Yeah.
Like staring at the wall in your bedroom and just fucking picturing something.
Yeah.
And then like one eye starts to drift.
Uh-huh.
And like, that's how you know that you were turned the fuck on.
Right.
Because anymore, you can like rub one out when you've just got a half chub.
Yeah.
And you're just like, but I'm watching porn, and like the girl's weird, she's got too many piercings in her face. I don't know. Like I wouldn't be into it, but like, I guess,
I just came.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like all these things are going through your brain and you're I don't know. But like before you would be like fucking after it.
Dude, before, like, in the times when I first started jerking off, like we had.
In the before times.
We had HBO.
Yeah.
And real sex.
Yeah.
Which was not even a porno. Like it was.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've seen real sex.
There was like.
I saw my mom have sex.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't ask for it.
Right. You didn't go, Mom.
Yeah.
Can I watch?
I made some popcorn.
Well, I guess I'll just eat it and watch. All right. I wanted you to go on with
you want?
Yeah. How did this happen?
I mean, I think it happened a couple times. My mom was kind of a whore.
Wow.
Yeah, like she'd sleep with a lot of people. And I remember one time, it was my stepdad at the time. They were in the house, and she's like, "Oh, go outside, do whatever." And then we were playing whatever, and we went back inside, and they just like didn't close the bedroom door. And so like I walk in, and I'm like, "Oh, there's Ryan, plowing my mom," and she's like, "Look away," And then afterward,
turn around.
Yeah. And then afterward, it was like, "Hey, you want, the Resident Evil cheat code book?"
Oh, my God.
And I was like, "No, I fucking don't, because you guys are the zombies right now."
Yeah.
Like, you're lucky that I'm not fucking Leon, because I would shoot you both.
God, that's so funny. Because, yeah, I have similar experience to that, too.
You
like
saw your mom?
No, this is Dad now.
Okay.
Dad and stepmom. I don't know if I...
So this was the last time you saw his dick.
Yeah. I
knew he'd
I
get
think
to
I
it.
like blocked it out, to be honest, but like I would get like a gift the next day. That's fucked up.
Every time you saw him fuck someone?
No, I think it was just him and my stepmom. I think I was just like there, and they kind of like locked me out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
When my dad was living with his parents, but there was nothing for me. Like the PlayStation was in his room, you know, like I got locked out of the bedroom, and I'm just like, what do I do?
He's like, here's some quarters. You're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that?
Yeah,
You want me to just throw them?
like why couldn't I just have stayed at mom's house?
Yeah, yeah, man, that used to piss me off when my dad, because they were separate, and my dad was he loved women, you know, and anytime I would go over there and he would have a girl over, and they would lock me out of the bedroom, you know, and it's like, you know what's going on, you know, and so I'd like.
How old were you?
Well, my dad died when I was 7.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so I'd be like banging on the door, like, and I hated my mom, you know, like she was not a good mom to me, and I'd be like, I want to fucking go back to my mom's house, you know, whatever, and like that's how it would piss him off, you know,
right?
And like I remember one time
because you're bringing her up,
right?
While he's trying to get laid,
and I was always a daddy's boy, so it's like if I want mom, you've done something wrong, you know. So the last time
I love this.
Yeah, the last time I remember, he came out still naked, grabbed me, threw me on my bed, and just got down and was fucking I don't remember what he said, you know, but like I just remember him fucking screaming at me. And it was like, those are one of those memories that like you wish you could just like get rid of, but like you can't. It's like that image is like burnt into my brain, and it's like just because he was trying to get a nut off.
Yeah,
and
that's what it like all boiled down to.
Yeah,
like that was the core of his frustration.
Yeah,
was he was trying to come.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
And I ruined it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're a piece of shit. I wish I would have pulled out.
Not
in my mind, that's what he said.
Yeah, not only was he not coming, you hit him you brought up mom.
Yeah.
And you brought up that you're not number 1 right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. And then that girl also didn't come. He didn't come. So now they're both frustrated.
Oh,
and then you've got this little piece of shit that is just screaming and beating on the door. And it's just like, this is not fun for anyone. Like, she probably didn't call him back. If I were to guess, if I were a betting man.
Did you ever hook up with a single mom?
I tried to hook up with my friends' moms. Never worked, but no.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah. I lived with one for a while. It was documented heavily on this podcast, but that was a crazy time trying to have sex with the children in the house.
Yeah, well, you didn't bang a single mom, right? Because you were there.
Because I was there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at first it was, I had to date her and shit.
Yeah, but
while she was living at her grandparents' house with her kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would she come to your house, or would you have to go there?
If she had the kids, I would have to go there.
Yeah.
And then when she didn't have the kids, she stayed at my house.
Okay. See, that would be hard because it's like, oh, who's this random guy?
That's the game.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to teach you how to play baseball, I guess.
I'm Uncle Scotty.
Yeah. Uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom fucks her uncle. Or fucks my uncle.
Was this back in Michigan?
Yeah.
What's her name? I'm going to look her up.
But I'm not going to give her last name.
Well, you guys are married, so I know her last name.
We weren't married, though.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just making
that was
shit
up.
That
was a different lady.
He's like, I just absolutely like to fuck single moms. He said, if my mom was single, she would not be safe around me.
Oh, the dog's barking. That's okay.
That's all right. That's a beautiful
She does
dog.
that every time. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, like literally, I was like, I wish that my dog was this pretty, because my dog is just dumb.
Well, she's dumb. You can be pretty and dumb.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's called being blonde.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's called being a woman. Am I right? Fucking woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's accurate. Well, how pretty are you? How big is your vagina?
Yeah.
You know, there's some facts we need before we can say how beautiful you are.
But yeah, trying to hook up with the lady with the kids around. Dude, I swear, there were times, and I get the frustration that your father had, but I wasn't the parent.
Yeah, you were the cheap whore.
I was the whore.
Yeah.
I was the dirty whore.
Yeah. I like that.
But it was crazy.
Would you still come though if like her kid was crying and like, Mommy, I just want to go get ice cream, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna give her some cream.
Well, we try to wait till they went to bed.
Really?
We'd get ice cream first.
See?
In those times.
Yeah, that's smart. But you should have been a dickhead and been like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. You're gonna hear, and it's gonna be me plowing your mom so hard. And I want you to remember, when you go back to your dad's house, he was not this good. That is why he lives over there, and I'm here fucking your mom.
You know how to live, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I've never fucked a parent, though,
Yeah.
But can you tell the difference?
Well, she had 2 C-sections, so.
So probably not.
No.
Was it
she
your
was
mom?
still good.
Yeah, see, that's why my mom, like I used to always say, my mom was like, I'm not going to fuck up, my business plan for these little humans. Like, you cut those little fucking parasites out.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it was still nice.
Yeah.
It was never bad.
That's
but
good.
I swear.
Would you come in her just to fuck with her?
No, dude, because I knew she was like fertile. She was
fertile myrtle over here popping out babies.
She is the only. She's the only one I ever consistently used a condom with.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
I used to have a bit about it. It was like, I care about you so much that I don't want to reproduce and then lose you. Like at the time was like, because if she had a kid, I would leave.
Every person you've had a kid with, you've left.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So it's like, I wear a condom because I don't I don't want to leave you.
Right.
I think that was like where the joke boiled down
I like
to.
that one. You're like, I'm not doing this for your protection. I'm doing this for my
Mine.
protection.
Yeah.
I'm protecting me from you right now.
Yeah. I'm so glad like I didn't have a child with my ex-wife or my other ex.
We'll just wait. The fucking monster.
I know, the monster.
Might claim one.
The monster bites back, dude. That would.
Yeah. That'd be weird because, like, imagine that. It's like its nickname is the monster, and then you see it, like, breathe out a child's head, and you're like, that looks fucking terrifying.
You're ruining this for me. It was cute. Now it's scary.
Yeah, and it's got the mucus and the fucking,
the blood.
Yeah,
and
she's probably gonna shit herself if
probably.
I'm, so it's gonna be a
It
real
is earning
monster.
its name.
Yeah,
it's earning its name.
Yeah, I mean, and then just think about how it's gonna bleed so much afterward, and you're gonna have to change her diaper and everything, and douche her out. Have you ever douched a woman?
No.
You've never just been like,
Why?
I care about you so much, and like I love everything about you. I love your boobies and your butt, and not so much your face, but like I love your vagina. And to clean it, you just do a little douching, and I just would like to give you a little douchey.
I want to now. Could I douche you?
No, I don't have a vagina. I mean,
you could douche a butt.
I've literally had to give myself a fucking what are those? It's a douche, but for your butthole. An enema.
Enema.
Yeah.
Why did you have to do that?
Well, because I was getting surgery done on my asshole. Yeah. And my friend at the time, shout out to Dylan Baxter, was there, and he thought it was fucking hysterical. He was like, it's so funny that you came to the Dollar General that I work at to ask me if I sold enemas. And just so you know, Dollar General does sell enemas.
Yeah.
So
they got damn near everything.
Yeah, they sell douches.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
how was the enema experience?
Fucking horrible.
Okay.
Imagine.
Did it feel?
Well, they don't shoot water into your stomach. I don't know if you know how intestines work.
I mean, eventually it makes its way there if you pump enough water in there.
If you do 14 gallons.
This is where your intestines are, right?
No, but I was having surgery on my asshole.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
so
not
you just cleaned it.
Yeah,
the colon.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
This was not a stomach enema. This was the standard colon one.
Okay. All right.
So like I remember just like you have to like squat down, like it gives you instructions like real fucking thorough.
Yeah,
And it's like squat.
1 man, 1 jar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
type deal.
Yep. Squat down on top of it, insert it into your rectum, and reach down. Your hand can't be like this. It's got to be like this, so you can grab it and give it. Yep.
Squeeze.
And give it the squeeze.
All right.
And you'll know when the bottle's empty because then you start getting filled full of air and you fart a little bit out. And but it's like it's always going to be a wet fart, but you got to suck it in and you got to hold it for 45 minutes. And that's where it gets fucked up. So you got to
minutes.
Yeah, you got to sit there in like a tiger pose or whatever that is. Just keister in this fucking enema, and you can't laugh, you can't sneeze because if you do, you got to redo it. So this whole time,
True.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so do it in I had a stand-up shower. So I just closed the door, and so if there was any backsplash, it was going to hit the door and just create a little cycle. But
45 minutes.
yeah, so I was just sitting there and I was just counting to 60 45 times, and in my head every time and my friend thought it was funny to
I would have just put like a record on or an album like
Well, it's hard to-
45 minutes.
It's hard to move around when you have an enema in your asshole.
What,
though.
you could start the songs before.
Well, I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Counting is easy.
Yeah. So I was just counting the
Like
whole
watching
time.
water boil.
Yeah, well, you can
It's
feel
like-
it heating up. So you're hoping it doesn't boil over
Yeah.
the whole time. And my friend thought it would be funny to keep coming in there like blowing pepper in my face.
Oh my
you know?
God.
And he's like, "How fun is this?" And I'm like, "Not at all." But the fucked up thing, like he made it so uncomfortable, and like he felt bad. 2 weeks later, he came up to me and he was like, "I just want you to know, I felt so fucking bad because like I knew that you had a real problem, that you had to go get surgery done, and I was being an asshole." He's like, "I enemaed myself,"
Wow.
and I was like, "Dylan, that's the sweetest thing I've ever fucking heard. But I just want you to know that I will never forget this moment, and I'll talk about it on a podcast one day."
Fuck yeah.
And today's that day.
Get him.
Dylan Baxter has enemaed himself for no reason.
I also think he's kind of an asshole for doing it and then telling you. Like, you should have gotten your revenge
Yeah.
on blowing pepper.
But see, he did his different, though. So he told me that when he did it, he put, how you can, if you, you can't do it on aluminum, but, like a plastic bottle, you lick it, stick it to the wall, and that's what he did. So then he got on all four and backed into it. And then he was able to squeeze it back, and he could just sit there, and then it makes it a lot easier to hold it because your calves don't burn. You know what I mean? So it's it's fucked
Doggy
up.
style enema. Stuff.
Yeah.
That's
so
hot.
so if you're gonna do it that way.
That's hot.
But if you've got a vagina, it will trickle down and run into your vagina,
Yeah.
which could cause problems because then you've got to douche your
Then
vagina.
you got, yep.
Yeah,
'cause
and then it
you
turned
got-
into a 90-minute fucking debacle.
You got dirty poop water
Exactly.
in your pee-pee.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
No.
I know you don't know a lot about the female reproductive system, but that is a no.
No idea.
Yeah.
I just do something until it feels good.
For you, not
For
them.
me.
Yeah,
Ew,
generally not for
fuck
them.
her, dude.
I mean, I am, but
What is she? Yeah. Fuck. No.
I'm surprised that you've never douched out a girl, though. Like all the things that I've heard you do to them.
Douched out a girl.
Yeah.
No. Do you have, though?
No,
Okay.
it's just a fantasy.
Okay.
Just something that I wish.
You have
I
a
could do.
wife? Wife should be like, that's what, it's like the Tom Segura bit. Is that it? That's all you want me to do?
Nah, my wife literally won't even let me pee between her legs while she's sitting on the toilet.
What a fucking...
Yeah. I read question.
I'd
on
let
marriage.
you do that.
Yeah, this is right. She's like, I know your aim. You piss on the floor. And I'm like, I was drunk. There's a difference.
Will she let... Do you guys shower together sometimes?
Of course. She gets pissed when I pee on her.
I was going to say.
Like, I'm pissed off and on. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, all the time. And then, but I don't know. She has a hard time with peeing, I guess. Like, she gets embarrassed. I don't know. But she'll be like, I gotta pee. And then she'll
She makes a face?
yeah. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm
Then
like,
you're
I
like-
literally, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you might have a problem. No, she just doesn't drink water enough. And
Oh,
it's-
really?
Yeah. I mean, neither because we run all the time.
Right.
So it's always dehydrated. So it's like we've got the smelliest piss this side of the Mississippi.
It's like the color of this table.
And no, it's darker than that. I literally one time had like cloudy, dark pee, and I was like, I might be dying.
I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need to straight line some fucking water.
Austin's done that before. I think he was under the weather, but you can call a nurse to come to your house and just give you an IV.
You see this scar?
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty scar.
Oh, is that what you did?
No,
Oh.
I donated plasma because I'm poor.
Oh.
I
I think I'm going to start doing that.
do it. Yeah, give them
Yeah.
my name.
Okay.
They'll know me.
Do you get a reimbursement? Do you go to Austin for it?
No, I went to Temple, but they've got locations all over the country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let me know. I'll give you.
Do you get a bonus?
Well, they give me points that don't
Okay.
matter because I stopped going because I have a scar now, so it looks like I'm a fucking ex-heroin addict.
Ah. But you're making money.
Yeah. They're like, here, we'll give you $1,000 for the first 8 donations you make. And I was like, that's great. Like, it was Christmas time. And then they were like, after that, it'll be $40 a pop. And I was like, wait, so I have to sit here for an hour with a fucking huge needle hanging out of my arm? And I hate needles.
I'm terrified of needles.
Which they do good, you know.
I
like,
can't look at it.
Yeah, you can't look at it.
No.
One time, she pulled it out and forgot the gauze. So I just started fucking pumping blood everywhere. And she's like, oh, I forgot to cover it. And I'm like, you cover, you pull.
You do this every day.
Yeah, hundreds of times a day. And I told my wife, because like I got blood all over my clothes. It was fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
Seriously?
She didn't even give me a fucking rag to wipe off. Like, it was fucking horrible.
They didn't even give you, I donated plasma today shirt.
Well, my shirt already said that with all the blood that I had on it.
You just figured it out. Yeah.
That or I got stabbed because, I was in Temple.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I don't now I don't want to go.
Yeah, no. But, like, it's worth it, But, like, the worst part, and I fucking hate needles, and the worst part was one time I stopped pumping. And no. My vein. So my thing said, there's nothing happening. The machine's going and nothing's happening. So they shut the machine off, and they were like, well, your blood clotted in your vein. And I was like, what does that mean? They said, well, that means that we can poke you in the other arm. And I said, I don't want that. They said, we figured, so we're going to readjust the needle. And I was like, what do you mean? They said, we're going to readjust the needle. So I said, what are you going to do? And she's like, hold your breath. And she took this 17 gauge needle. If you don't know what it is, Google what size a fucking 17 gauge is. And she took it, and it was hanging out of my arm about that much. And she shoved it about that far, and just shoved it in.
Oh my God!
And she's like, well, we got back to the fresh blood.
So
and
I just broke the clot open essentially and found gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Red gold.
God.
Yeah. It was miserable.
See, but that was one time out of a few times.
So I did it 8 times. They had to readjust it, and then I had where she pulled it
Yeah,
out.
that's not a good. It's not a good batting average.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but I think you should do it.
Maybe. Thanks. Maybe they're better in Austin. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably get a lot more practice in Austin because I'm sure that those homeless people sell fucking plasma all the time. It's worth it.
I'm freaking out.
Do you have tattoos?
No.
Really?
I'm terrified of needles, man.
Totally different.
I know.
Totally different. This is like getting a sunburn. A tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like getting a sunburn. It's like literally like I've got a big thigh piece, and it's like it just felt like he just kept. It's like getting a sunburn, and somebody just keeps scraping a sunburn.
Okay.
Like
that would probably feel good.
That's weird. That's what gets you on. Scratch my sunburn.
Just came.
You got any sunscreen?
Well, no, and because I played baseball.
That was a weird motion for
in
baseball.
College. Well, here's my bicep would like get tight, so I'd have to go to the physical trainer or whatever the fuck I don't know, and then they would scrape your arm.
Oh yeah, okay.
But it bruised.
Yeah,
like like it looked like.
We'll show them.
Oh damn! Look at those guns. Look at those
We're
guns.
swelling it up for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Damn.
You like that?
That was hot.
Yeah. I'll let you scrape my bicep.
I'll put some sunscreen on your penis.
I've got a sunburn right now from running that 8 miles. I told my wife, I was like, I think we're gonna get sunburned. She's like, you want me to put some sunscreen on you? I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Fucking
Wasn't a good idea.
blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, horrible idea.
That's crazy, man. You run a lot.
Yeah.
You've been running a lot.
Yeah, we're training for a half marathon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Nah, it'll be our second one, and then we've run a full marathon, so it's fun.
I played baseball. We would run 90 feet and stop.
And I was out of fucking breath.
Yeah, I was a catcher too, man.
I figured.
Fucking
You can just
my
tell
legs
the catcher.
are done.
You can always look at somebody and be like, I bet you catch.
Yeah.
Did Austin play? Fuck yeah, he played. He was probably a pitcher. That
He
big
was.
son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I know that you fucking showered with him.
Yeah. No, we didn't get to play with each other though, because our age difference.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he's so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, how old is he?
5 years younger than me.
And you're
so probably
43.
That's what he always says.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always introduced me as an old fuck.
Yeah.
So this is my brother. He's 87. I'm like, cool. All
Yeah.
right.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate
But everybody
that.
thinks he's older than me.
Well, yeah, because he's fucking huge.
Yeah, he's big and the mustache, really.
Nah, I think it's just because he looks more like a man.
Oh, thanks. I get it. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, like, being a man is subjective, right? Like, what do you think makes you a man?
I don't know. You see all the Milwaukee tools in the garage?
Yeah, those are his. So
Yeah.
that's what do you think?
I have 2 sets of golf clubs.
So, okay. So
That's it. That's all I have in
So
that
carrying
garage.
around 2 little
And
white
a
balls.
Chevy Equinox.
See, Chevy's good though.
That's my manliness.
Yeah. I mean, like, I have a Chevy Impala, but then I've also got a Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, she fucking...
I've got an Indian motorcycle. I've got a Dodge Ram pickup.
Native American motorcycle. Jesus.
It burns me a lot. I don't know. To me, like, being a man is just like being tough.
Yeah. I'm fucking tough.
I design women.
I'm tough.
I design little girls' underwear.
Yeah, that's
I'm a
what makes
tough
you a man.
That I feel like that would make you. I mean, do you think that they have? Because like for underwear models, like Calvin Klein, he had models and stuff. Do they have models for?
Like, then who's the recruiter for that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you
That's-
audition that role?
Who's weirder, the designer or
The casting
the-
director.
yeah, who's like, sit on that couch over there.
Yeah. Little Caitlin just
Yeah.
doesn't have what it takes
Duh.
to
Yeah.
model these Hanes.
Yeah, these Dora the Explorer
Yeah.
Hanes,
Yeah. 3 to 5.
flute of the loom.
I'm sorry, you are not the fruit of this loom.
You will not be picked in this batch, little Jessica.
But if you would like to circle back, we do have a different a different color that we can try on you.
We also have another room for a different kind of auditioning. Whoa! That's a weird guy.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're a great actor, but you had me convinced that was your job.
No. You.
What's your dream job?
Children's designer underwear. You've heard all of my great ideas.
What age bracket do you like? 6 to 10. 6 to 10. That was a really quick answer.
Diapers to 14.
But now they make underwear, right, that goes over diapers?
I don't fucking know. This should be I should know more. For my dream job.
For my dream job. Did you ever want kids?
After dating
The single
ex
moms.
with 2. But it's different if they're there, if they are yours, I think.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if you
Like,
don't have them.
I know.
You're like,
But I don't know.
I've got an inkling because I hated those little bastards.
I didn't hate them. Like, they were cool, but it was just like, you gotta do a lot. I want to be a comedian, and then it's no longer about you at all. There is no you in anything anymore.
See, that's so weird though.
But that's a sign of a good parent, I think, would be like, I understand, like, oh, this is everything I do is for my child or children now.
Yeah, it's like a Bryan Adams song. Everything I do. Yeah, but it's weird because, like, look at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart had kids while he was trying to do it.
Yeah, and
Bert's got kids, but he's
a horrible parent. I'm just kidding.
He watches this.
He watches.
But
sorry, Bert.
But that's what's hard is that you can. I mean, think about Eminem, right? I mean, like 100%. Fight me over it. Eminem is the best black rapper in the world.
He's pretty good.
And I mean, again,
Michigan
boy, straight out of Traverse City, Detroit sector. And he had Haley, and he was like, I'm going to fucking do the open mic circuit. I'm going to, do D12. I'm going to do all of these things while I'm, trying to be a dad.
Yeah.
And it's like, does that give you more of the hustle, or does it take away from the hustle?
That's also a very good question too. I don't know where. I feel like my feelings would be completely changed. I mean, I started doing comedy when I was dating her with the kids.
Yeah, but those aren't your kids.
It was more of like, I know, and it was more like, I get to get out of the fucking
right.
house.
Yeah, exactly.
As rude as that sounds, but
No,
I looked forward to Tuesdays, man.
Yeah, no, and I met her kids a couple times, and they were fucking little assholes. So you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean they were kids.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe it would be different, like, because it would light a whole nother fire.
Yeah, because
and you'd get a lot more material, dude. Kids
for
are
sure.
Fucking, like,
yeah.
I have my little chunk, which I've always kept. Like, I got my 5-minute chunk on her and her children, and like that, I would have never had those bits if it wasn't for having that experience.
Exactly, and like that's Kevin Hart. Like he talks about his kids all the time, and the experience of being a parent, and like it's constantly changing because they're hitting new levels of life, and all of these things.
Chris Rock, even his new he had a whole, like, that was a brilliant bit. I don't know if you saw Chris Rock's new one yet.
Selective Outrage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
And he talked about his daughter getting kicked out of school.
Yep.
Yeah, like, that was, in terms of, like, that kind of jokes with kids, that was one of, in, like, his life. No one else can write that joke.
Right, for sure.
Like, that was fucking.
But, and exactly, so it's going to be one of those weird things where it's like give and take, and like, how does it take more away than what it gives, or like, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to think you should feed the monster.
Is this all for that fucking punchline? Did you set this up? Do you want kids? I'm gonna let you explain it for like 5 minutes, and then I'll be like, I think you should feed the monster. That's good. It's good. He's a pro, you guys.
It's all about the
pro.
setup. And
good.
timing. You gotta punch it right.
Oh, you did. You got it. That was great. That was great. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I need to come up with something funny to say. I should start coming in bitches,
Yeah, that'll be hilarious.
That'd be funny. Coming in pussy, dick and pussy, right?
If you just say pussy enough, it's funny.
Yeah. You'll turn the crowd.
Yeah.
You'll turn the crowd around.
You get them back.
This is an inside joke, you guys. Well, I think we're hitting our time here. I love talking with you. This was a lot of fun.
Man, I had a blast.
I mean, I do miss Austin. I hope he's doing well in his
Austin
in his mullet talent show. You got anything you want to plug?
I mean, you guys can check me out at The Real Alex Cunningham on all of my socials. You can Google Alex Cunningham, and I'm going to pop up, like I'm kind of a big deal. I know it's hard to see because this chair's broken, so I'm actually a lot taller than what it looks like, but the chair's fucking broken because of Scott. So if you want to check me out at The Real Alex Cunningham, and then I've got a podcast, Life is Cooler with AC. Scott is on there, so you can check out his episode. Just Google Scott Woodcop on Life is Cooler with AC, and it won't come up, but if you just Google me.
It does come up. I've checked.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If I type my name in.
Life is Cooler?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's, literally the only matches of all of those words. It's like
Yeah,
there's
it
one
is.
thing.
There's only one thing that'll pop up.
Well, that works. So you guys go check him out. And
I like you're promoting me. I like it.
Well, yeah, because people are just like, who's this little fuck out here
Nah.
douching women?
Nah.
You know?
And enemaing yourself.
Yeah, at least I didn't do it on all four.
Yeah.
You know, that's
like
weird.
a fag.
Yeah. You know who actually did that though? Who created the enema?
Who?
Adolf Hitler. I don't know.
Get out of here.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not know
Because of his syphilis.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So that's just back then.
In his butt?
Well, yeah, he doesn't have a vagina.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if you know.
I didn't know syphilis was in the butt.
Well, it's the whole body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they were like, that's a good way to clean yourself, you know. So the Nazis and Hitler was obviously part of the Nazi regime. I don't know if you were versed in that.
Wait, what? Where the fuck have I been?
Wait, he's a bad guy, so I got to take down my swastikas. But yeah, so Hitler did come up with the enema. So there's just a little fun fact.
We learned something today.
Yeah, just don't Google it. Just don't do it.
I believe you. God damn it. I believed him.
The whole time.
I believed him. All right. I'm going to go enema myself.
I'll help with pepper.
All right. Alex Cunningham, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
The dudes abide.